morning. My name is Tokyo. Just like a window, I'm here to air it out.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Michael Spades, aka One of a Kind, and today we're about to be doing Death Note episode number 10. Y'all, right now, if y'all haven't seen the last one, top corners, check it out. Also, Patreon down below in the description. That's where we'll be able to see the full mother yucking thing, as well as Tower of God. That's what will be in the description as well, a full thing. So if you guys want to check that out, see that for yourself, check it out. Join that. Anyways, let's get started with today's video, alright? Let's get it.
And here we go.
Let's go. Sorry, let me face this way, in this direction. Oh snap, this is the famous,
I have to admit, I was surprised for you guys.
I didn't realize.
I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
Really?
Is it a problem for you?
It's just weird.
But when you first invited me to play, did you know how good I was?
Yes, I'll be fine though. It's been a while, but at one time I was actually the British junior champion.
Okay, weird flex, but okay.
Ryuga, were you raised in the UK?
I lived in England for about 5 years when I was younger, but save your breath. Nothing in that story would reveal Elle's true identity, I promise you.
Is that so?
Well, since it's our first match, why don't we just play a single set? First one to 6?
That's fine by me.
Hey, Elle, bro, I'm telling you, Elle is not giving him nothing. He ain't giving no time to breathe. He ain't giving him no chance. You ain't getting no chance. None.
I'm not gonna let you get the chance
To try to get him, catch him slipping. You ain't gonna get killed. I'm telling you ain't gonna catch Elle slipping. The only way you won't catch him slipping is if you have somebody else.
Tennis, nothing more. In and of
to,
itself,
like, you know,
won't determine if light is Kira. But I know Kira hates
you
to
won't.
lose.
Okay, what I mean by that is, you ain't gonna catch Elle himself slipping. Only way he'll be caught slipping is if somebody was to get him distracted, or there's like one of the Shinigamis. That's the only way. Or interfere with his, you know. Ooh. Wait, whoa!
15 love.
That was a nice one.
Whoa, Ryuga, you sure don't mess around.
Hey.
He who strikes first wins.
We're under orders from Elle not to discuss the case with anyone, including you.
Exactly.
I'm not asking for details here, just what you're doing and where.
I'm very sorry, sir.
He can't tell you nothing, bruh.
You know, Yagami,
People are left at task force headquarters these days.
You got that right.
If you're concerned with public opinion, then you'll want their lives. Please excuse me.
Let him know.
Yagami, he trusted.
Yes, of course.
In my opinion, he's a lot more capable than we are. Right now, even as we speak, he's risking his life.
Yup. That's crazy.
Are these two
100%.
really amateurs? Who are they anyway?
They're
I
not.
think their names are Light Yagami and Hideki Ryuga. These are the same two guys who scored perfect on the exam.
Yup.
Relax, Light. While it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also on purpose. But if I do, it could work against me. Since he'd expect Kira to want to win, he might also expect me to throw the match to avoid suspicion.
These
I don't
niggas
see
are
any way
really...
that he can profile me based on a tennis match. So, I have to assume he has some other goal in mind.
Yep. Cause there's... Why would... Like, for me, I wouldn't even...
Let him win.
Okay, he hit him with that, bro. He hit him with that Mario serve. He said, bro, he had that flame net. Bro, I'm telling you, this is that Mario shit. That was like Mario Tennis, bro.
That's 4 games
telling
on.
you.
Light Yagami to serve.
Wow.
And just like that, we've got an umpire and a line judge.
Yep. Hey, that's...
I
Wait,
won't believe
really?
this. I thought I'd heard the name Light Yagami somewhere before, so I checked. He was the bucket, and I guess he hasn't played competitively since.
Hey,
Are you
what about my
really?
Ryuga? Don't tell me you haven't noticed him holding his own against this former junior high champ.
Dude, I'm telling you, she a
I
freak,
can
bro.
see
I'm
the wheels
telling you,
turning.
she is
like
definitely a
Yagami.
freak.
I'm already in your head.
There's no way this tennis match will deepen our friendship. This is a token gesture, an elaborate...
Take a step closer, laying the groundwork to get to know you better.
They sit up
and then
here.
You're going to try and trap me by getting me to say something that only Kira would know.
Yep.
However, I'm sure you'll tell me you need to know if you can trust me first. And of course, the only way to win your trust will be to share
L, which means...
we'll have to go to Task Force headquarters.
Wow.
In all things, one cannot win with defense alone. To win, you must attack!
Wow. Oh, look at that! Oh, man. Light Yagami can never lose. Never lose.
Game and set!
Man.
Won by Light Yagami! 6
Wow.
games to 4!
Hey, but a simple tennis match ain't gonna do nothing. Although they've been over there trying to go get out each other's edge, trying to figure out their angle, it's just a simple tennis match. You ain't gonna figure out nothing. Unless, I don't know. For me, it's just like, what are you gonna figure out from that?
Just as I expected, you beat me.
It's been a while since I had to play that hard. I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Plus, there's something I...
goes any further, there's something I must tell you.
What's that?
I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira. Now, if you still want to ask me something, then please go ahead.
He making sure he lets you know his intentions. I suspect you of Kira. So, let me know something. What do you have? Let your boy know. Show me what's up. The ball is in your court.
You think I'm Kira?
Well, when I say I suspect you, it's only a 1% possibility.
Nah.
That aside, I don't mind telling you that once I'm sure you aren't Kira, and I can verify that your deductive skills are as strong as I think they are, I'd like nothing more than to have you work with me on this investigation.
Nah, this nigga, bro, I'm telling you. This man is so funny. This nigga be walking around the whole campus with just slides on, wearing pants. Fliff, bro, this man is hilarious. He don't give a fuck about what he look like.
That was well worded, because no matter how little he says he suspects me, it means he has grounds to prevent me from meeting anyone on the task force. It's quite the preemptive move on his part. He got me.
I'm telling you, this is a copy and paste, my nigga.
This coffee shop is one of my favorites.
There's no way he's gonna let you get up like that, right? He's smart like you.
Thanks for showing me this place. I can see why you like it.
Not to mention, we're so out of the way here, no one's gonna give you a hard time about the way you sit.
I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this. You see, if I were to sit normally, my deductive skills would immediately be reduced by roughly 40%. So, what was it you wanted to ask me?
Right. I'm sure that can
Does he have his shoes
that
off?
I'm not Kira. So please, let's talk about whatever you want to.
You're under no obligation to do this, but would you mind submitting yourself to a test of your deductive reasoning skills?
Sure, why not? Sounds like fun.
All right, then. We can begin.
Hey, but he always, I'm telling you, this is, even though he says that he's only at 1%, I bet you it's a lot higher. At that moment when he told him, he probably lied and told her that he was at 1%. But actuality, it could be at least at like, maybe higher than that. It could be higher. It could be.
Look at these. Photographs of 3 notes written by prison inmates while under Kira's control.
Oh, he knows. He knows what that is.
None of this information has been made public. You can take as long as you want to.
This nigga is so
Please
creepy,
let me know
bruh.
what you think.
Very interesting. Come on, this is child intended on my first attempt. I'd only look more suspicious.
You got that
The
right.
fact that I'm able to solve this silly code isn't enough on its own to prove that I'm Kira. If you line these notes up side by side and take a look at the first letter of every line, it reveals a message. Rearranging it like this gives you... L, do you know? Gods of death love apples. But there are obvious print numbers on the back of all these photographs. Arrange it in that order, we get... L, do you know? Love apples, gods of death. That doesn't sound right. And based on that, it's hard to believe that Kira would have wanted you to read it this way.
That's incorrect. The thing is, there were actually 4 photographs. When we add this one, it reads... L, do you know? Gods of death who love apples have red hands.
It's a fake. I never made any criminal write the letter in this fourth picture. Is he stupid?
No, he's trying to get you
I only
to
had
say
3
that.
photographs to work with. My deduction was perfect.
No, it wasn't. The truth is, there were 4 of them, if you'd figured that out.
Damn him. This wasn't just about gauging my deductive reasoning skills. He wanted to see what my reaction would be. If I keep falling for his tricks, I'll be playing right into his hands.
Yep.
Well, you got me there. I didn't think of that. In any case, the
Sure.
I would probably try to get him to say something that was never made public in any way. Something that only Kira could know.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you were doing just now.
Truly, Kira is speaking directly to the investigator. I'm impressed. You'll make a fine detective, Light.
Nah. That right there was a trap in itself of a trap. Because at that moment, if anything, he made him say that answer. Why? Because the only way you would be able to know this is if you get it yourself. Boom. Mind blown, of course. Now his suspicion, L's suspicion of Light has increased because of that simple scenario. L knows for a fact. Only person who would be able to come up with that scenario would be person who is suspected of being Kira would say something like that.
But
because
it's a
he's
bit of a double-edged
obviously
sword. The more impressive my answers, the more of a suspect I become.
Yes, it's about 3% now. However, it's made me that much more determined to work with you on this investigation.
You got that right.
You see, I'm in a position where even if you are Kira, it would still be to my benefit to have you working alongside us. Do you know why?
In other words, whether I'm Kira or not, you stand to gain either way. It's a very smart move on your part. But I think you might be getting the wrong idea. It's true that I do have an interest in the Kira case, and yes, detective work is a hobby of mine. But I know that I'm not Kira. At this point, neither of us can prove that we're not Kira. However, if you are in fact L, I don't imagine it would be that hard for you to prove it to me. I think I'd be convinced if, say, my father or someone else from the task force headquarters was able to confirm your identity. If you can't do that, then I'm afraid I just won't be able to help you.
You sure talk a lot, don't you, Light? Typical for someone who hates losing. I think that's 7%. Could it really be him?
He said 7%. I thought it would be like 20. But
You're saying you couldn't meet anyone from task force headquarters to verify my identity. I'm currently working alongside your father, as well as several other senior detectives.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be enough for him to even know what your dad is, and to not only that, but call yourself Kira? Like, his dad has not even been shown on TV, so how would anybody know who that is?
PA. Now, if I understand you correctly, and I take you to task force headquarters, you'll help us with the investigation. Am I safe in making this assumption?
Does this guy have a death wish? I don't understand. What's he thinking?
Hey, he knows what's up.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Bro.
there goes mine.
Kira knows what's up.
Ryuzaki,
No, both of them know what's up.
Light, your father is...
Light, it's your...
My father. He had a heart attack.
Wow, that's crazy. What? Oh my god, are you kidding me? And that's not no heart attack from the Death Note thing. That was not it.
Okay, see
That is so ironic, man. Both of them.
Light, you take care of him, okay?
The one who's working with him and the one who's actually Kira. You could tell he would never write his dad's name on there. He would
so
never.
So the doctors think stress was the only
100%.
cause?
Yeah. To be honest, I thought it was Kira when I first collapsed, but I'll be all right. It seems I've been pushing myself a bit too hard lately.
And I am L.
That's correct. This man is L. To protect his identity, we on the task force refer to him as Ryuzaki. But make no mistake, it's him.
This guy is the real L.
My
father wouldn't lie. The very same man who's been controlling the police up to this point.
Yep.
If I get rid of him and the rest of the investigative team,
It's like when it comes to him, Light, it's just like it's not because it's not because he's smart. It's because he knows what's happening. He knows what's up. So that's why he's able to make those assumptions. That's the only. If you are a person that knows what's happened, like it's for example, if you know what happens in the episode, and you pretend to not know what happens, you go over here and you go and make predictions as to what's going to happen in the episode, even though you already know what's up. That's what happened in here. He suspects him of knowing what happens in the episode.
I'd like to
but
help
he's
with the
still acting like he doesn't.
My
but
father
even
has
though he
erased
does.
any doubts I might have had regarding your true identity. Also, I'd like nothing more than to catch Kira so I can prove once and for all that I'm not him.
Please.
Light. This is a time in your life when you should be studying to become a police officer. It won't be too late to join us. Once
That's still crazy to
Come on,
study to
Dad, what are
become
you
a
talking
police
about?
officer.
Who knows how many years that'll take?
Well, I mean, that's what should happen. The
Besides,
fuck
don't you
yeah.
remember my promise? That if something ever happened to you,
My man's look a lot different.
I would find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
That's a strong
I
conviction.
refuse to believe that my son could turn out to be Kira.
Nah,
This doesn't seem like an act to me. Or if it is, it's too cheesy.
Yep. If it is, it's too cheesy. Yeah, man, that's the.
To me,
man.
Kira
I'm
is
telling
pure
you.
evil. We can all agree on that. But recently, I've started thinking of this whole situation in a different way.
If Kira is just a normal person who somehow obtained this awful power, I would say that he's cursed.
Ryuzaki, I'm sorry
Yeah, it's
for
true.
all this trouble, but I'll be back at work as soon as the doctors let me out of
100%.
here.
Excuse me. Visiting hours
What?
were over 10 minutes ago.
I don't give a fuck. If I'm supposed to be here, I'm seeing somebody. I'm not gonna tell. Don't tell me what to do. Shoot.
Ryuga, what would it take to get you to believe that I'm not Kira? Please, isn't there something?
If you aren't Kira, it won't be necessary. Let things run their course and the truth will be revealed.
I can't take this anymore. Put yourself in my position. How do you think it feels to be accused of being Kira?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
it was one of the worst feelings ever.
What if you were to lock me?
Extreme measures to clear their name?
Well, of
That's
course.
no good. I can't do anything that would deprive you of basic human rights. And furthermore, it's complete nonsense for the investigator to take suggestions from his suspect.
I understand.
Don't worry so much. Be patient.
Father is healthy again.
Yes, of course. Well then.
Oh no. He still suspects him.
Hideki Ryuga. Ryuzaki. He's the L I've been fighting this whole time.
Yep.
What is his real name?
He ain't gonna tell you that.
Yagami, are you not Kira?
Ryuk. Huh? I never once felt cursed since I've been going to create a perfect world.
Honestly, I could care less whether you feel cursed or happy to have a notebook. I
He
think
said
that's
he don't
sentimental
care.
crap to you humans.
Exactly.
But normally humans who come into contact with a Shinigami have nothing but misfortune.
He said it.
That's interesting. But I have no intentions of repeating that pattern.
Well, I hope you're right about that.
That's because they usually die because
Don't
of
tell me
it.
this is your idea of a proposal.
Possible to get details from them lately.
Idiot! I
Well-
don't pay you to complain. If they won't give you anything, then get creative.
Get
Mr.
creative.
Demagawa, sir, this is for you.
What
this?
is it?
Oh, this is from what? Wait. Who is this from?
So who is this from? Huh?
Whoa, what?
Now this is more like it.
What is it?
This is what I call a story. It's almost too good to be true.
I don't know what the fuck that
A
says.
message to the world from Kira.
What?
If you do not broadcast these tapes, I will kill your company's board of directors one by one. Who wouldn't air these? If this is for real, our ratings are gonna go through the roof. Holy crap! I'm so excited I feel like I'm having a heart attack here.
Are you kidding me? Wait, that can't. No. No, that can't be L. No, not L. That can't be Light. That just wouldn't make sense. Why would it be him? Man, what is with this, man? But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit that like button, turn on the notification squad. Wait, sorry. First, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification squad so you know exactly when I upload. Patreon down there in the description below. Playlist, top corners. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.